And then we have the issue of in the Niger Delta again. We have to be very, very careful. Niger Delta youths and Niger Delta people, we have to be very careful, and we have to have sense. We seem to have dropped our senses somewhere, but my own is with me. We have to be sensible and know when we are being egged on, we are being teased into trouble. The reality today, whether it is Ministry of Niger Delta, whether it is Amnesty, whether it is NDDC, UMPADEC, any of these things of the past and of the present, I won't even talk about the future because I don't see it. All of these things have been set up to deceive the Niger Delta people. From day one, Niger Delta people are fighting the time. There was a time in 2007, 2008, it was very clear that the people who were armed to the teeth and were in the creeks and were called criminals were Ijaw youths. Let's not deny that, please. Let's keep the truth as it is. Were Ijaw people. And then there were other ethnic nationalities, rightly for their own safety and security, that didn't want to take the risk that Ijaw youths took. Made it very clear that they are not part of this Ijaw movement in the creeks, and that the people who were armed and blowing up pipelines and bringing the economy of Nigeria to 700,000 barrels of oil a day were Ijaw youths, and Ijaw youths laid claim to it. And so when they came to bring out arms, it was Ateke, Asari, Shoot Aside, Boy Loaf. I won't mention the other people because now they've I mean, but you know what I'm saying. Some of them are from these states. They laid arms down. And so if amnesty was set up and it has gone in a way that it is taking everybody, the people that denied the Ijaw people are now also part of the amnesty. Fine. Let live and let live. But for me as a person and Niger Delta Self-Determination Movement, we do not believe that NDDC or even Ministry of Niger Delta or even the amnesty program is a program. None of these three bodies right now are things that will answer to the issue of injustice and development of the Niger Delta region. All of these things are temporary things. The Ministry of Niger Delta, from the day it was set up, I'm on record for saying that it is unnecessary. If you're going to create a Ministry of Niger Delta, then you leave it in Abuja and you call it Ministry of Niger Delta. And then you apply a federal character to it and you say it's ministry. No, it's not. It's Ministry of Federal Character. It's not Ministry of Niger Delta. And so you keep it in Abuja. It says everything that needs to be said. And every other person is working there except people from the Niger Delta. When you set up NDDC and you say it's an intervention agency, and it has to go, the budget has to be approved by people who are not from the Niger Delta, who have to blackmail the people of Niger Delta to give them the choice jobs in NDDC before they can approve their budget. And that is why this audit, this forensic audit, is very important. And that's why they also want to sweep it under the carpet. We're not deceived. I'm not one of the people that are deceived. If you do forensic audit of Ministry of NDDC, it will be bad. People who have the billions and billions of dollar jobs are not Niger Delta people. I'm not saying Niger Delta people are not part of the corruption. Foolishly, they are part of the corruption, and they also must answer because they are part of the corruption. But the mother of grandmother of the corruption in NDDC is not perpetrated by Niger Delta people. And some people have formed an institution inside the NDDC. So is the NDDC of any use to the Niger Delta region? No, it is not. Is the Ministry of Niger Delta used to the Niger Delta region? No, it is not. Now come to amnesty. The amnesty, are you saying that people who were born in 28 and 9 when amnesty was taken, people who were born in 2009 were now in 2020, they are 11 years old? Are they also going to come and benefit from the amnesty program? So it is crazy, as far as I'm concerned, for us to accept that this pittance, 65,000, how much is 65,000 naira? 30,000 youths. What about the other youths? Millions of Niger Delta youths that did not register for amnesty, that have the capacity to carry gun, that are educated, that don't have jobs. What about them? What ministry is there for them? What amnesty is there for them? What is there for these Niger Delta youths? So for me, even though it is a justified call that is being made now, why I say that we are following things that really we shouldn't be pursuing. The time of this amnesty was given 11 years ago. I think it's more than enough. Amnesty, we should, as Niger Delta people, as the different ethnic nationalities that we are, we should demand for other things that is right, and that's where the governors come in. This is why I'm really surprised that I am every week on air. I'm not fighting the governors of Niger Delta State. I am encouraging, and I'm on the side of the governors. But the governors also have to be on the side of the people. You have to be on the side of the electorate. Election, you people are planning for election. Me, I don't see election anywhere. But you people are planning for election. Either you want to be senators if you're in your second tenure, or you want to be vice president. I don't know what you want to be vice president of. Anyway, we should be looking at today. And what we're seeing today is not encouraging. It's not encouraging at all. And if the politicians of Niger Delta think that we, the people, the youths, the women, the old people, cannot declare, cannot say that their government, that we have no confidence in their government, and if they think it will not affect them, I think that they themselves, they know that it will affect them. But we don't want to push ourselves into that corner. We want to work with politicians because we're working on the platform of politics. So we have to work with politicians. But we know the politicians that are right, and we know the politicians that are wrong. Everybody have to correct themselves. It is an issue of life and death right now. It is an issue that even America is more concerned about what is happening to Christians in Nigeria. Americans and other countries are more concerned, but they cannot come and fight our war. They cannot come and do the things that we should do for ourselves. And they can see very clearly that we refuse to do it for ourselves. They won't come and do it. And if our government, the government of President Buhari, is not doing the right thing, we should be able to tell President Buhari and anybody else. We should sit down and find a solution to how we can move forward, or to how we can not move forward. But that decision must be made.